Hi everyone, I'm Steph McDowell, and this is TinVardo. TinVardo is a 1971 Airstream land yacht overlander model. She's 27 feet long from the hitch to the end with 24 feet of living space inside. Come on, let me show you around. As most renovators know, one of the most expensive things to replace on a vintage Airstream is window glass. One window can cost up to $500. I was lucky enough to find one with all of the original windows intact and in great shape, even the front windows, despite the missing rock guard, which of course I will be replacing. Of course, original windows means original seals and gaskets, most of which are all dried up and dry rotted, so those will have to be replaced too. The hitch and the tongue are pretty clean in regards to rust. Got two 40-pound propane tanks. Not really certain how I'm going to deal with the propane. In the research while planning things out, the redesign and everything, I've learned that it's kind of a necessity if I plan to camp without being plugged in, which is called boondocking. And I do want to be able to do that. And I also want to use an on-demand water heater, and I'm finding that for the price and the efficiency, the LP gas models seem to be the winners. So I'll have to figure out something. I've been asked about the name TinVardo. People are saying they've never heard it before, and that's because I made it up. It's a combination of two words, tin, because it's made of tin, aluminum, and Vardo, because that's what the Romani gypsies called their wagons that were also their homes. So TinVardo just made sense. As you can see, this particular Vardo is missing her characteristic Airstream shine, and that's because the original owner painted it, and unfortunately he passed away without letting anybody know why. So I have talked to a professional polishing tech. He says that despite the orange peel and some other stuff, that it is restorable with hundreds of hours, probably thousands of hours of work. So I think with that not being in the budget, I'll just go ahead and paint her again. I have a really cool scheme planned, and well, at least the sin of painting an Airstream isn't mine. TinVardo has zipped awnings all around. The patio on this side, and then on the other side there are two over the windows. I believe they are original. The blue and white striped material is still there with some small aging holes that are pretty easy to repair from what I understand. The tie-down straps are missing, so I'll have to get new ones to install. I don't think it'll be too difficult, but I am kind of excited about still having the original awnings on it. Hoping to do something with the rock guard in the front to kind of match the awnings. I think that would look really cool. The original exterior door and screen door made it through without much wear and tear. The seal in the door is pretty much shot, so it'll be one of the first things I replace before the snow starts. If it has been leaking and caused damage to the floor, it doesn't feel mushy or anything, but if it is, then I want to make sure I slow that down as much as I can until I can really dig in and see what's going on underneath the carpet. And I would like everybody to take note. The tire is still holding air. I am really proud that I got that thing back on there. I mean, I had help, but it was the first time I had ever changed a tire. Don't laugh. It just never came up. I never needed to. So it was really cool to get the opportunity to do that. Very empowering. Airstreams didn't really have a lot in the way of exterior storage. Basements, as people in the RV world call them. Right behind this one is the original battery charger, which will be going, and storage space underneath is one of the beds. So if you go in there and you look, you'll see you're underneath one of the beds on the inside. Back here is another storage compartment. It contains the battery. There are other various plumbing and valve connections going on under there. It all rests underneath the bathroom sink, and of course all of that's going to be coming out as well. TinVardo and I are sharing space here at the workshop debauché. So there's just bits of awesome randomness here and there. It's a little tight, but it's going to be a while before I really need to get any access to the water heater door or anything else out here, so it'll be fine. That's the outside. Come on in and let me show you the inner sanctum. Hey, welcome to my home. Well, my future home. Let me give you a tour, a little look around at what I'm starting with. This is the travel lounge area. It's got the table. It's got these really cool Vista View windows on either side. Those shades are supposed to slide up and down, but with years they've gotten a little sticky. Of course, there's the road dog Ginger just relaxing. It's complete with the original command center. It's little gadget that's tied into all of the onboard systems, your water, propane, battery levels, that kind of stuff. A little barometer, thermometer kind of thing, let you know what's going on outside. With the rewiring, I think it's going to be a little too difficult to tie everything back in, but I've got a really cool idea with what to do with the spot. TinVardo's kitchen is all original, including the 4-burner LP gas cooktop, and the dual-sided sink still has both of the cutting boards with it. The only thing I think is not original, and I know that it's not because it's that microwave. The microwave is dated 1987, and this is in 1971. But what I do think is they took it back to the factory to have it installed, and they may have had the countertop replaced at that time too, because nothing else in the trailer is pink. So I'm not sure. The blinds are, and later accessories are, but all of the original colors are, 70s harvest gold and avocado green kind of colors. So that's what I'm thinking. I am going to pull that out of there. I don't use microwaves. I'd love to salvage the countertop, but it really depends on how easy it comes out. Definitely want to salvage the sink though. With the faucet coming through the countertop rather than through the sink, I have a lot of flexibility. I'm choosing a new faucet and still using the dual-sided sink. That's a pretty enviable thing in the land of RVs and campers. That, kids, is the original 1971 Dometic 2-way refrigerator. It runs on 110 volt and LP gas. Does it work? It looks like it's in pretty good shape, and with the good way everything else is, and is in good condition everything else is on board, I would venture a guess to say yes. Otto and I talked about ways to check it out, kind of test it to see if it works, so that may happen. It's either going to get recycled or sold, so if anybody's interested in this 40-year-old RV fridge, I've got one for you. I really love the pantry design. It's not very wide, but it is very deep. It's got several shelves on it. I may incorporate something like this in the new design. I really do like it. There's a lot of storage in there. It's got the overhead bins with the sliding doors. Those are the original sliding tambour doors that Airstream's famous for. And it's got this double-sided closet. It goes right over the wheel well, but it is two-sided. There's some hooks and a bar in there. Great stuff, but it's all going. It's not a part of the new design that I have. Everything's coming out. The 71 Overlanders had two different layouts. They had the fixed double bed, and then they had the two not quite twin size. This is the not quite twin size layout. These are the original cushions that are actually still quite cushy. These light fixtures are going. All of this is going, but I may have to find something to do with this cute little swivel TV tray. It's too cute not to keep. 2, 1. And that brings us to the bathroom. Again, everything is original in it, from the sink, all of the fixtures, including the shower head. It's even got the original installed shower curtain. You just kind of flip it out like this, tuck it underneath a little clip right there, slide this down, take your shower, and then when you're all done, reverse the process. Easier said than done. And then it snaps right back to the wall. I mean, how brilliant is that? And there's just tons of bathroom storage. This is an overhead, all of this shelving here, and then it's also got the original mirror chest. This pulls out. You got storage for your face creams and your toothbrushes and toothpastes and this stuff in there. Another overhead bin over here, and a linen closet. Underneath there is where the water heater is, of course. Again, all of that's going to go. And the toilet. But I want you guys to look at something here. I'm going to lift this up. That's just the lid to the toilet. This is the original toilet. This toilet is 40 years old. More than 40 years old. Look at the great shape it's in. I mean, people cringe and get all grossed out when it comes to RV potties, but the fact of the matter is, they're cleaner than anything you've got in your sticks and bricks. You just have to eventually deal with disposal, so I guess I kind of get it. I'm going to go with a composter. Don't tell the government. But, yeah, I really wanted everybody to see the toilet. And that's the tour. That's TinVardo. Thanks for hanging out, being interested in my little project here. If you wanted to follow along, you can do that at TinVardo.wordpress.com, or on the YouTube at, the channel's name is just TinVardo. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be very interesting work. Me with power tools, it's going to at least be entertaining. So I hope you do come back and follow. I am gutting her, so if you're an Airstream owner or renovator and you saw anything here of the original interior that you need, you're looking for a part, just email me at tinvardo@gmail.com and we can work something out. Like I said, everything's going except for that cute little TV tray in the bedroom. Thanks again, and yeah, can't wait to see what happens. Until next time, hugs and kisses, and follow your blisses.